Hey everybody. So I didn't really warn anybody about this, but we are live. As you saw probably from the thumbnail, I am going to be doing what dress rehearsal. I want you to look at this sun over there. It's so weird. It's like, let me see if I can flip my camera. It's like I can look at it without like not. I mean, I still have to like squint, but I can still look at it. It's weird. It's really weird. But since when can my camera do that? Okay. Anyways, so like I said in the thumbnail, or the title and the thumbnail, we're gonna be doing a wet dress rehearsal. So I have the actual model right here. I don't know how well this is gonna hold up, but if you could see, or actually I can flip my camera. I don't even have to do that. As you can see, it has two nails on each side that are, in theory, sorry, my sprinkler's running and it just keeps getting me. My hope is that these two nails will keep the booster in place. Inside is our engine, and then inside the actual thing I do have a secondary engine. That is mostly supposed to be for the actual launch itself. As you can see, I'm very ready for the weekend. It's almost the weekend here, and I'm so excited. But anyways, so yeah, that's just wet engine. Anyways, so that's basically what we're doing in this stream. Is I'm just going to be going over some of the plans. I am still evaluating. If you have seen my X posts, I am still evaluating the best date, or the best launch, or the time. We're still seeing if we can. It's really clear outside. I mean, those clouds are way off in the distance. As you can see, it is really clear out right now. So weather is not a concern. So I'm just figuring things out to see if we can go today. So yeah, we're just the consensus of this wet dress rehearsal is we are going to be taking the ship and booster, and we're basically going to have I'm not actually going to show a countdown, but we're going to have a countdown. I'll probably put something on my watch, and do like a this is what the plan is in this case. So yeah. Now with this, I originally wanted to be able to hook this up to a hose, and actually like, you know, and actually like have a deflector to kind of deflect some of the exhaust, but that got a little bit too complex. So I literally just made a simple, like a simple, bucket style design where the engine will fire in here and there will be water in there. So I'm hoping that this works okay. I have not tested it, so I'm hoping it works. So yeah, my idea, I hope works. I just have to get something to fill up the bucket. Just like a little like cup or something that I can just fill up to kind of pour into the bucket. Yeah, I just have to find like a little tiny cup or something. Or maybe, could I use this? You know, we're gonna use this. It's not much, but it'll work. Yeah. So, like I'm literally just going to, I'm gonna set you guys on the actual sprinkler because I don't care if my phone gets wet. I just open the sprinkler and just get a little bit of water. So that is not the most efficient way to do this, apparently. So, yeah, because I'll have to do like 16 trips if I continue doing it like this. So, yeah, we're gonna pour the rest of the water, actually onto or into the bucket, but from here on out, I'm just gonna go to like my hose or something and just go, like the hose that's in my backyard, and just, yeah. So, I originally wanted to do this down at the church, or at my church near my house where we hold scout meetings and stuff, but yesterday's weather was not looking too great. It did start raining, and then a last minute thunderstorm popped up on us. So yeah. So yeah, we are trying again today. I originally was having this live stream planned. Look at that view. That's a beautiful view. I originally had this live stream planned for today originally. Not today, yesterday originally, but again, because of the weather, it was a little bit concerning, so I just decided to have that as a no-go for yesterday. So, but now we are back again today and hoping to actually get this done. So, yeah, let's turn on the hose and get a little bit of water. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit of water to clean out this cup. I did find a cup in my backyard, so I'm just gonna, not in my backyard, on my pool deck, so yeah, I'll just kind of spray some of the cup to kind of get the gunk out of it. This water was bubbling, so I don't, okay. So I don't want to, I'm not gonna drink it. Am I rolling? Am I rolling? I am rolling, okay. It was just a little delayed. But yeah, so I am literally just going to take the water, pour it into the bottom, and just have this. Like, it's a very, 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 very simple process. So I'm going to set you guys up over here. Oh, maybe on top of this, just so that you guys aren't, maybe. Maybe? Oh. Maybe upright like this, and then I can just set you all like that. There we go, okay. Now, you can't see the ship, but that's fine. Ship's not too important, I guess. This static fire is mostly just for hello, for testing the booster, not so much the ship. So, yeah, the ship is not the main concern on this static fire. So, yeah. I do have a hot staging ring. I don't really know why I printed it. I'm not really going to be using it. Well, I may, because I may keep using this. If this thing doesn't explode on me, I guess I could use this again. So, yeah, let me go get my next batch of water. Okay, next batch. Yeah, it's almost there. It really could be there if I wanted that to be. So, last one. That should be the last cup. Yep, that's it. Alright, so that's basically the consensus of this wet dress rehearsal. So water filled up, which isn't really gonna take that long, so let's say we're on a T-minus 10-minute count. It's like maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes. So we'll just set a timer for just like 30 seconds, let's say. I'm not. The engine's already in there. Huh? Yeah. I know. What is in what gray thing? That? It's holding my phone. It's holding my phone. Yeah, so we'll do like 30 seconds. Hey. We'll do like 30 seconds. And from there we will, yeah. So, while we're waiting for that, like I discussed earlier, if at any point we do have to hold, I mean, again, this is just a wet dress rehearsal, so I'm not too worried about it. Hi, Sabine. If we do at all have to hold during the count, we have a thing at, okay. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, and then the engine would fire, and then so on and so forth. I do, because this does have a recovery, like, pop, so I do expect the engine to, it either will go, the pop will either go up into the booster, or it'll pop and it'll have too much pressure and it'll poof down into the water. But that depends on how it will behave. And I will be putting a GoPro, like, let me show you the GoPro's view when I actually like set it up. It will be an ultra wide view. So it's gonna go like, can you move please? Thank you. It'll go like right here, and then it'll see, can I zoom out? Okay, I can't zoom out anymore. So it'll see like ow, that moves. Ow, that hurt. The thing tilted and it made the ship fall right onto my head. So, yeah. So let me set that back up. There we go. So the engine is in there. The water's right there. The ultra view will kind of be like from this, it'll be super wide out, so you can see a lot of it. It'll be kind of facing like that. And it will just kind of just sit there. And then it'll launch, it'll see it, and we'll see what happens afterwards. So, yeah. I plan on doing an actual stream for that. There's no confirmation that I will or not. If I don't, I'll just record it and make a video out of it. But I, again, do plan on doing that. It's looking pretty good. Clouds are not an issue. It's just thunderstorms. We were tracking a thunderstorm this morning, but the weather has calmed down. So there is a possibility that so our window, as I discussed yesterday, our window does sit at, let me say this. So our window is a 2.5 hour long window. That's a beautiful shot. Our window is a 2.5 hour long window. So it starts at 6:30 p.m. or really any 2.5 hour increment. So it starts at 6:30 p.m. And extends or 6 o'clock p.m. and extends until 8:30 p.m. In meaning that we basically have 2.5 hours to get all the systems ready, make sure it's go for static fire, and we can static fire it. Now that is the same deal with launch. I don't expect any issues to arise for the actual launch itself, especially with this version 1 that doesn't really have a flight controller. I think with the version 2 of the ship that will have the flight controller, it probably may have an issue that I have to check out, but yeah. So, the V2 ship will literally be me printing another one of those ships and putting an engine in it and putting and making a little slot for the flight computer whenever I get it. So, yeah. Sabine, hey. Yeah, so my plan, so as I was saying, it's a 2.5 hour window. It is, or Eastern time. So in Starbase or like Texas and stuff, it's about 6:30, and that window goes from 5 o'clock to 7:30. But Eastern time, it's 6:30 to 8:30, or 6 o'clock to 8:30. It is currently for me 7:19, meaning that we have about an hour. We have an hour and about 10 minutes left in the window for today. And if we do exceed that window, we can launch at the very end of, or static fire at the very end of the window. It is just a testing window, so it's not a launch window. But if we do exceed that testing window, we will have to call a scrub for today. If we do attempt it, if we don't attempt it, that won't be a scrub. Because we're still evaluating whether we should or not. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. So I think we probably could do it. But, you know, I mean, clouds look good. Flight controller has batteries in it. Engine's installed. All I need to do is take out the engine and put in the igniter so that it can actually ignite. And then, yeah, we'll be good for static fire. So, I would say we probably have about a 50-50 chance of going today or not. So, yeah. But sky looks pretty good. I do have to just give this little spiel again. If we do have to... Anyways, if we do have to hold at any point in our window, we can hold at the T-1 minute mark. And hold there as long as we want, because we are not dealing with cryogenics. It is a solid rocket motor, solid rocket engine. I know it's called a solid rocket motor, but my dad keeps bugging me that it's an engine. They are solid rocket engines, so I don't have to worry about boil off and stuff. So we do have, if we can hold, we can hold for the entire window. If we are tracking any clouds or like thunderstorms or anything at the beginning of that window. But currently we are not tracking anything. I mean, the window's already open, so. But if we do attempt and we do scrub, we have an opportunity tomorrow. We originally were planning for tomorrow. If we don't go, again, if we don't go today, we have an opportunity tomorrow, and we were currently targeting that tomorrow, unless we decide that we can go a little early. So, but, oh, hi, Sabine. But basically, if we have to scrub, we have the same 2.5 hour window tomorrow, at from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. But yeah, so I've had to scrub once. I hopefully won't have to do it again. If we do attempt today, hopefully not for a third time if we do it tomorrow or second, depending on how things go today. And yeah, so I'm excited. This thing is basically ready to go. I just have to take out the engine, well, take off the tape or take out the hold down pins or nails. Take that out of the side of the booster, take the engine out, put it, or install the igniters, and then after I install the igniters, I put the thing back on, put the nails back in, and yeah, grab the flight controller, connect everything, put it where it's supposed to be, and just call the go for launch and then begin the countdown. So yeah, today will be fun if we do end up doing it. But yeah, so I am going to actually go ahead and end this live stream. This was basically, wet dress rehearsal was basically literally me filling it up. Like, there's no cryogenics involved with anything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and staying in tune. I do want to do more of these. I think these are really cool, just doing these like in-house built things that are built by me. So if you enjoyed this video or this live stream, or hopefully end the video if I do make it a video instead of a live stream, like this video or like this live stream to tell the YouTube algorithm that I am doing good. And if you would like subscribe, that will go towards that will not go towards a bad cause. That will go towards me and my school and everything that I'm doing. So that is very greatly appreciated. If you cannot, that is okay. If you can, great, thanks. So don't forget to share this with friends and family and really anybody who's just like cool with space and rockets and model rockets and stuff. Comment down below, like, what do you want to see next? Do you want to see a Vulcan static fire or a Falcon 9 version static fire or an SLS static fire? I will do basically anything you guys want me to do. I really enjoy this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Matthew from Space Exploration. Hopefully I will see you guys again soon for the actual static fire of Starship Model S. So this is Matthew from Space Exploration. Peace, guys.